Good day. Today is December 15th. We arrived in Thailand on October 19th. Believe it or not, I am yet to still unpack my puzzles. We've been very busy. We've started building a home. That's kept me very busy. I haven't really had time to do much in the way of jigsaw puzzles. I did one I had left over from last year, but haven't done any new ones. So today's the unboxing or unveiling or whatever. What puzzles did I bring to Thailand? So let's get right to it. There are 3 containers here, and 2 of these I brought from Canada. One of them was left over from puzzles I had from here a year ago. So, what do we got here? Springbok, 1,000 pieces. Oh, I might have to put my glasses on to read these. Groovy Records, Springbok. Okay. Here we have a Cities by David McLean, and this one appears to be Manhattan with the Empire State Building in the background. Here I have a Suns Out puzzle, 1,000 pieces, Ice Cream Barn. I did a Suns Out a while ago and it was in very poor shape, but I liked the fit, so I went searching of another one and I did find one, so I brought it with me. I think I will do a review on that one. Here we also have a number of 500-piece puzzles which I brought to practice for speed puzzling. This one is called Southern Lighthouse. Should be a little bit of a tough one with the blue and the green. So I don't expect I'll have a huge or wonderful world-breaking time with that one. Another 1,000-piece puzzle, a Kim Norleen. I like the look of this one, the horses and the house and the old buggy. This one shouldn't be too bad. I will time myself on some of the 1,000-piece ones as we move closer towards doing some puzzle competitions in the future. And a Charles Wysocki. Love sailboats, especially the big old sailboats, so this one should be fun to do, not hard. Some greens, some blues. That should be a pretty nice one to do. Here I've brought a cloudberries. I've yet to do a cloudberries. I got some in my last puzzle exchange, this being one of them called Botany. And I have a second one here. I don't remember the name of it, but when I got it, the person I traded with actually had 2 complete puzzles in one box because she had, I think, ordered 1 piece missing. They sent her a new one, something to that effect. Anyway, as it turned out, I now have 2 of these puzzles. So I brought the one without the box here, do it as a blind puzzle. I kept the one with the box in Canada, so once I've done this one, I will probably trade away the cloudberry in Canada. Then we get into the 500-piece Ravensburger. Here we have the Floral Reflection. This one I've already done once. This was one of the ones used in the World Championships last year. I brought it with me as a practice puzzle. And the same reason here, this 500-piece London postcard is another one that I've done once already, but you brought it along for practice in speed puzzling. Then these are my new 500-piece Ravensburgers, which I plan to use these for practicing on speed puzzling. That's why I brought them. 500s, I go through them fairly quickly, so usually if I do them, I want to try to see how fast I can do them. So being the fact that myself and a group of people are practicing for going to the world someday, that's why I brought along a number of Ravensburgers. This one's flowers and florals. Oh, gonna have to give in and put my glasses on so I can read if I can find them. Okay, now I can read the titles. This one is in the greenhouse morning. So that one is I like the looks of that one. Here we have birds, garden birds, another 500. These are all 500-piece Ravensburgers. This one here is, I'm guessing it's something lighthouse. Lighthouse at sunset. Well, that makes sense. These look like, I'm going to enjoy these puzzles. And here we have koala bears. The koala's in a tree. Well, that makes sense. This one will actually be fun too. These good ones to practice for. And we have lions. Lions in the savannah. This one might be a little challenging as there's a lot of sort of greeny, yellowy colors, but either way, we'll see how we make out with it. And then the last one in this box is one that I've got, which is a larger one, which will be just strictly for an enjoyment puzzle. And Hallstatt, Austria. I've done puzzles of Hallstatt, Austria before, but never one this large. So 4,000 pieces. I think that's probably the largest puzzle I brought with me this time. And that's box number 1. Let's see what's in box number 2. It's exciting. I've got a birthday coming up next week, so actually this is kind of nice. It's kind of like an early birthday present for me, and or Christmas present, even though we don't celebrate Christmas here in Thailand. Here, Vivid Collection, Places You Will Go. This being another buffalo puzzle. You may find and you will see that I have brought quite a few buffalo puzzles with me, and I think I've mentioned it numerous times before. The reason for that is because of the size of the boxes. There makes it easier to ship them or to travel with them when there's small boxes. Ooh, this one's got a hole in it. Hopefully we're not missing any pieces out of it because it's not in a bag. Vivid Collection again, stained glass. So that one actually is a two of a kind there. Another Charles Wysocki. These ones I got from a different person, and this person doesn't seem to bag their puzzles, but that's fine. I don't expect there's any problems. Mansfield Grove. Mansfield Air Spectacular at Charles Wysocki. I do enjoy Charles Wysocki puzzles. This one here is Itchy Eye. I did one of these last year, a picture of a Japanese pig. I did a review on it online, or I did a video on it last year if you care to see, but the fit on this one was really wonderful and the colors were really wonderful. So when I found a second one, I thought I've got to do that, bring that with me as well. That was also 1,000 piece. And here we have Bird's Eye View, another buffalo puzzle. Lots of nice colors. Rustic Lodge. There again, like I say, this one's a Seiko. They're also nice because of the size of the box as well. Some of these I may do reviews on them. Some of them just do time lapses just for enjoyment. Another Kim Norleen with birds. I'm not sure if you think it's because I love birds or not. Not really. It has a lot to do with just making sure I got a nice selection when I come over here. A Big Ben. This one looks quite interesting. 1,000 pieces. Should be not too tough. What do we got here? Here we have another Charles Wysocki. This one being By the Sea. I do like things to do with ocean and ships and boats, so I think I'll enjoy that one quite well. Weekend Retreat. This one being a Seiko. Should be quite interesting. A lot of green, but I like the picture. I like the picture. Should be enjoyable. Charles Wysocki again. Sugar and Spice. I may have to do a Wysocki week like I did last year and do a few of them at a time because I seem to have a number of them. And here's another one. Root Beer Break at Butterfields. I like this one. I like the beach, the house, the sky. This one will be very enjoyable, I'm sure. Eurographics. Not very often you see a Eurographics in a box this size, but in order to get some different puzzles and stuff, I brought this one along because of its size, and it gives me a Eurographics to do as well. So an old pickup, an old Ford pickup. Cartoon World, a buffalo puzzle. This one looks kind of cute, actually. I'm Sam's Garage. That should be fun to do. Going No Place 2020. Well, how appropriate is that, going no place in 2020? Well, that seemed to make sense, so may as well do a puzzle. Here we have another Charles Wysocki called The Farm. These shall be very enjoyable to do. I like the Charles Wysockis. I may have mentioned that already. A Darrell Bush. I've done a few Darrell Bush in the buffalo. They're actually, I like their scenes too, the relaxing cottage by the lake type of scenes. They're always fun to do. Marine Color, Hope Cove. Yeah, there again, boats and ocean and water, my favorite kind of things. Here we have an Amy Stewart. I haven't done one of these for a while, but I think the last one I did was a sparkly Amy Stewart. Hers are always very colorful, lots of nice color, so should be enjoyable. Aha, another balloons. I love hot air balloon puzzles, so I think I did a couple last year, so here's another one for this year. And what is this one here? It's a 500-piece Gibson's. The Tour de Yorkshire. So this will be actually a little bit challenging, but should be fun. A Gibson, I haven't. Nice to try a Gibson and see how that one is. I've got two of these African safari puzzles, or they're not actually, what is the name of these? These are, Joy Mountain Peak. This one here called African Safari. I like the box on that one. I'm hoping the fit and everything is nice. And we have another one in that series called All Seasons. So these are the puzzles I have brought from Canada, which is a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 puzzles. We're here till the end of March, this being, so I've still got 3 months. Hopefully I can get it through most of them in that time. And then the last box is what we had left over from last year. This was last year's collection, which I didn't get around to doing. Here we have a buffalo puzzle, Island Sunset. I think maybe I held off on doing a couple of these because they looked a little bit tough. It looks like it certainly will be a challenge. This one here, another buffalo, Maroon Lake Reflections. Yeah, I'm guessing this is another one that I held off doing last year because it looks like it's going to be a tough one, but I'll probably tackle them this year. Terry Ridlin. This one I think will be somewhat challenging as well. There's not a lot of different color variations, a lot of only 2 colors, sort of greens and browns, but I like doing puzzles. This one I actually did last year, but I kept it here, and I think I may do it again because I really enjoyed this one. And it was not a hard one, a Bonnie White. It was really nice to do, really a nice puzzle. This is Masterpieces, so I decided rather than sell this one, I kept this one, and I may actually do that one again if I feel so inclined. Here's a 2000 I had left over from last year, which is Mountains on Fire. I like these kind of scenes. I am very much a lover of landscapes, so that one I'm looking forward to, and I think I will do that one this year. Then I have two 3,000 piece puzzles I brought here last year but didn't do them. This one, Flowering Paris. I think I will do this one. I really like Casterland puzzles. Another thing I like about them is I like the size. Their pieces are small, their puzzles are small. So they're nice. You can do a large puzzle in not a large space. This is one I ordered a couple years ago. I've never done an Antillean before, but I love the picture. 3,000 piece. Obviously, it's of it's called Odyssey. It's of our solar system. So this one I am really looking forward to, and this one I am really hoping and planning on that I can do this one this year as well. So that's all of them. That's all of the puzzles I brought or have here. So it's so like I say, I have just over 3 months to go on my time here in Thailand. As I mentioned before, I do bring a lot of these buffaloes because they're fairly easy to sell over here. And most of these I will only do once, unless I'm practicing for speed puzzling. So for that matter, I do have a couple of contacts here of people who are looking for puzzles. And I think I've mentioned it before that puzzles are pretty hard to come across in Thailand. When we were here during COVID, I tried finding puzzles, and I found 1,000-piece Ravensburger was in the neighborhood of $50 to $60 for one puzzle. So that was a little too expensive for my taste. So I started bringing them over. I have my yellow and black Walmart containers. Now I just need to figure out what to take back so that I don't run out of containers in Canada coming this way. But we'll see how that goes. But like I say, there's some nice puzzles here. I will do lots of videos on them so as to keep my channel going. I do apologize for having not done a video for the last 2 months. I will get back into it again here shortly, and you will see some videos with some more regularity coming up. So if you noticed before, one of the things I like to do with my puzzles is I like to put them all up on a wall and build a pyramid. So I think that's where I'm going to put them, because that makes it nice for me for choosing my next puzzles and stuff. So I think we're going to stack them up now. Okay, there you have them, all stacked up, ready for me to tackle them. It comes out to a total of 47 puzzles with a total of 48,500 pieces. The largest puzzle I have back in Canada is a 42,000 piece puzzle. So I guess if I get through all of these, it'll be much the same as doing that, I guess. Well, not really, but anyway. That's where we're at. I'm going to start doing more videos again. I apologize for not doing them for a long time, and we will get back into it again and try to keep you entertained with doing puzzles. Certainly as we do some in the speed puzzling area, because that's something that there's a group of us working on and trying to set up some speed puzzling competitions. So if you like this video, please give us a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please subscribe. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And if you are interested in what's happening in the rest of my life in Thailand and building my home and stuff like that, be sure to check out my other channel, which is called Living in Two Worlds. This one being Puzzling in Two Worlds, makes sense. So check that one out, and with that we'll leave it there, and we will catch you in the next video.